Good morning.
Yes, and a very good morning and welcome back to Zagreb in Croatia. It's day 4 of the Junior World Championships. Annette Berm is going to take you through the list of the top 4 seeds in each of the 4 weight categories that we've got to bring for you today. And I'm going to have a little look at who from Croatia may feature in that lineup. Annette.
So, the under 78 kilo category, 24 judoka in there. We have the number 1 seed of Russia, Svetlana Voronina. Then we have the number 2 seed of Germany, Julie Holterhoff. Number 3 of the Netherlands, Ilona Lukasen. And number 4, the Croatian Lea Gobic.
Right, so we were going to talk about the Croatians, and we've got one that is seeded, so maybe it would be a good time to start there. Lea Gobic is 19 years old, and oddly enough, she was a bronze medalist at the European Junior Championships in Maribor last month, so at least she's got a little bit of form, and there's some pedigree at the under 78 kilo category for Croatia with Brigitte Matic, who went on to be Youth Olympic Games champion. So she's got some good people to be working with. So that's one good thing in her favour.
That's right.
Right. Further
Let's have a
onward
look.
and upward. Yeah.
So, heavyweight, women's heavyweight, number 1 seed is Anna Gushina. The number 2, she's from Russia. The number 2 seed, she's from France, Roman Tico. Number 3 from Chile, Josefina Fuentealba. And the number 4 of Brazil, Sara Chavez. Yes, these are the 4 top seeded.
Right. Well, Croatia have got 2 fighters entered in the plus 78 category. Zinka Miocic and Katarina Vukovic. And it's Miocic that I've taken some time to have a look at, because she is she's I think 3 times already the senior silver medalist in Croatia. So she's probably losing out to Sutalo every time, who's their normal plus 78 kilo fighter. But Miocic may be worth having a look at here, because she's got some experience. We shall see.
Yeah. So we come to men now, under 100 kilo category. There we're going to have as number 1 seed from the United States of America, John Jane. The number 2 seed from Azerbaijan, Selim Kotsoyev. The number 3 comes from Bulgaria, Daniel Mukete. And number 4 from Russia, Arman Adamian.
Well, the odd thing about the 100 kilo category is that each of the top seeds, we've got 4 seeds here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and apart from the number 1, 2, 3 and 4 have got really difficult first round matches. It's possible that we could lose the 2, 3 and 4 in the first round. And let's have a look at why that is. The number 2 seed is Zelem Kostoyev, top draw Azeri. He's got the South Korean in the first fight.
Yes.
So they're not going to send anybody from South Korea who's not up to it. So that's going to be tough. The number 3 seed, Daniel Muketa from Belarus. Well, he's drawn the Japanese in the first round. It's same thing there, Yamaguchi. And then the number 4 seed, Adamian, the Russian. He's got Onisa Sanablidze of Georgia in the first round.
A tough first contest for them.
For all of them, it could be absolute carnage in the 100 kilo category. Anna.
Absolutely. And to mention that in the category under 100 kilos, there was a Finnish fighter. He had some overweight, Martti Pumalainen, so we won't see him. We won't see him today. So for everybody who was looking forward to seeing him, he is not gonna fight. So, shall we have a look then to heavyweight? Man heavyweight, the number 1 seed. He's from Russia, Inal Tasoyev. The number 2 of the Netherlands, Jur Spijkers. The number 3, he's from Austria, Stefan Hegi. And we got the number 4 seed of Hungary, Valchulik Richard. These are the top 4 seeded.
Well, there are a couple of wild cards there. And when I say wild cards, the people who have, they're not seeded and we haven't called their names. We haven't called Kagawa from Japan. He could call an upset. We don't know what the Brazilian is like, Barbosa. He may prove, to be a bit of a handful. And there's always the Georgian Zalashvili.
Yeah.
But he's up against Eric Abramov. Good old sounding German name there. And then, who else have we got there? Batjagor of
the Mongolian,
Mongolia.
Exactly.
Could be.
Yeah.
Where's a French fighter in there? The French heavyweight.
That is a good question, Sheldon. You're right.
It's criminal. You've got 10 times world champion and double Olympic champion Teddy Riner and no follow-up.
Yeah.
No, can't be right.
That's right.
So we don't have a French fighter there, which is unfortunate. Right, so that's the plus 100. And when we've spoken about the difficulty in the 100 kilo category, maybe we should go back and have a look at the
why not?
Women's heavyweight. And very quickly, Karen Leon, a Venezuelan in Pool C of the under 78 kilo category. She might be worth having a look at, given the upset that was in the under 70 kilo when her teammate and widely tipped and widely fancied.
Yes.
Elvis Mar Rodriguez went out in the first round. It could be that we'll get something from her as a kind of reaction.
Yep, that is right. Absolutely.
That. Right, so plus 78 kilo category. Whose name have we not called? Aguilar from Cuba in the plus 78. If we look at the teams, if we look at the countries where the heavyweight world or Olympic champion has come from in women's, you can say China, there's no China here, Japan, Cuba, and now only France. Those are the only 4 countries that have thrown up an Olympic champion at plus 78. If you're not from Japan, China, Cuba, or just recently France, Emily Andiol broke that mold. And with the Chinese not being here, you've really got the 2 to look at. So it's Aguilar and Sone, and neither of them are seeded. We'll have to see what Anna Kushina can offer up. But
exactly.
In the top half of the draw, Kodama Hikaru of Japan, maybe Sarah Chavez. Haven't seen her. What about Ina
Bauernfeind. Well, to be honest, I'm really I'm really excited, looking forward to seeing her. I haven't seen that many fights from her, so for sure that will be another really good experience here at the Junior Worlds.
And I'm going to put a bit of money here on Sofia Somkashvili of Georgia.
Yes.
It wouldn't be a surprise if we were talking about the men, but for the women, I think that they're going to make progress pretty quickly. Well, we've got a little under a minute. I think we've called most of the names. Just for those of you who are struggling with finding the tatami that you want, when you look at your screen, there are a couple of icons down in the bottom that you can go and click on. One is to ask for the high definition. You get offered high definition. Well, the icon next to it, if you click on that, it gives you the choice of the tatamis. Commentated is at the top, and then you've got 1, 2, and 3, and you can choose whichever of the mats you want to watch. I'm sure you'll be able to work it out, but we're about to get underway on mat number 2 with the opening contest in the under 100 kilo category. It's Kotsoyev, beg your pardon, Kotsoyev of Azerbaijan. He faces Che Min-chul of the Republic of Korea. It's Kotsoyev in the white judogi, Che in blue. Number 2 seed. No bye for him because We got 31 competitors in that weight category, and 32 would have been a full house. Had it been 30, then he too would have had a bye, but unfortunately for him, it's only John Jane who ends up with the bye. I'm going to give Annette Berm her sheets back. She keeps the nicest of sheets, all neat and tidy, and you can read everything. Kind of jealous, but I've never had that kind of dedication to detail that Annette appears to have. They say you're never too old to learn, but I fear that phrase may have been misused. So, Miss Burden, you're rather quiet today. What is it?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Everything's fine. Everything's fourth day.
I've got some paracetamol in my bag.
I already took some
drugs.
harder drugs.
Okay.
Which helps me. So everything is fine. We are a good couple.
We could hear Annette in the background.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I had my browser opened and it had Annette's dulcet tones. I know it was the Korean. Sorry. Right,
So
okay.
Just an interesting information for me. Not a big thing. In this category, Artyom Bagdasarov is fighting.
Yeah, we didn't call his name, did we?
We didn't. The son from Armin Bagdasarov.
I wonder when, is he in the under 100 kilos?
Hmm.
Oh, he's next fight up. He's on the mat next.
Yes,
fight, yeah.
yes.
I'm gonna pretend that we've got some really important business that he's got to attend to out of the venue next. Go down and say, Armin, can you come outside for a minute?
It's really important, yeah.
There's no way he's gonna move. Single score for Kotsoyev at the moment.
Yeah, and this is one of the tough first round matches we spoke about, despite the fact that the Azeri is seeded. He has a tough opponent. He's doing it well so far, leading here by Vasari. Oh, that was good one. Right-sided, outside attack.
Just got enough of the scoring part of the body to claim a second. Was out of here now. And Cheminchol in all sorts of problems down there.
Well, I don't want to be respectless, but I didn't expect, or maybe you too, that the Korean is
roll
so
over that
weak.
easy. Yeah, no. There's sometimes when you just have to say what you see, and he just didn't come up with the goods, did he? So an opening win for Zalim Kotsoyev of Azerbaijan.
Coming on to Med 2 in the men's under 100 kilos. In white judogi representing Bosnia and Herzegovina, Nikola Kapov, and in blue judogi representing Uzbekistan, Artyom Bogdasarov.
Right, well, here is the appearance of Artyom Bogdasarov of Uzbekistan. He's in the blue judogi. Our colleague is sitting a few seats away from us, watching his son take to the mat. He's up against Nikola Kapur of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That's really funny. Imagine how hard it is to see your boy on the tatami.
Coming on to Med 3 in the men's over 100 kilos. In white judogi representing Belarus, Yahor Kukarenka, and in blue judogi representing Japan, Kagawa Daigo.
Yeah, I remember seeing him as a 14-year-old a few years ago when his father came to drop us off at the airport. Almost went over there with that little Kosotagake around the back.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a big lad, just big boy, that was all. He's filled out even further now. Oh, that was nice. Managed to go around the back there with his own Kosotagake. Brought Kapor down onto his front. He's just settling a bit, but it's a better and stronger grip. He wants to come through for that Uchimata, doesn't he?
Yeah. Looking there for the counter.
Yeah, the drag down, but not the lift.
Armin is really standing.
Yeah, right at the back.
Yes.
He's walked away from the podium. It'd be nice if he could see his son with at least one win.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a difficult category. Thought about the Sumigae. He's got to work quickly if he's going to hold on to that belt. That looks slightly untidy, didn't it, at the end there?
Mm.
Quite funny, really, because Bogdasarov Senior was incredibly mobile and real handful, but the boy hasn't quite come up there yet. He's still got a little bit of way to go. He's young. Maybe Mum Bogdasarov is watching at home.
Yes.
Tashkent, we were there a couple of weeks ago.
Representing Serbia, Vladimir Kostić, and in blue judogi representing Kazakhstan, Shanzar Zhagorov.
He hasn't been able to get his feet in the right position yet to launch a really strong hip or leg technique. Bogdasarov, he almost gets caught there.
You see these attacks from Capo, the counter attacks. If you are able to react quick, come up with the Ochi or with the Uchimata, but even better with the Ochi. You need a strong.
Oh, there he comes.
Attack would be a good possibility.
Not quite. Put him onto his front. We're nervous.
He's sweating
for
now.
him,
yeah. Sweating a lot.
Normally we would have moved mats by now, but it's worth having a look and see what he's like if he's going to work this out. Uchimata left-sided from Capo, and then he goes back again. He could have made a mistake here. Just got to get past the legs.
Yep.
Could work on the Udigarami. Yeah, go on.
He needs to put some more pressure on him, on his upper half of the body.
Well, there were 3 errors committed there. 1, he couldn't tie up the top half. 2, he couldn't free his leg. 3, he couldn't execute the Udigarami. Have to be a masterclass after this one to help him out. Still no score. Slightly more attacks from Kapor, from Bosnia. They wander off the mat. Oh, good Ichimata. Nicely committed from Kapor. He was really going for it.
Yeah.
And Bagdasarov had to defend that one. Nice little contest as far as the tension is concerned. We're not talking about the quality of the judo. We realise that is, not that high. Both fighters are still young, making their way, learning how to use their bodies at that kind of weight. 100 kilos to be the finished article is asking a great deal. And we're going to see a little bit more. This one goes into golden score. So Mr. Bagdasarov Senior has to hold his breath for a little bit longer as he waits to see whether his son can come up with a winning score, or maybe Kapor will disappoint all the IJF staff. Yeah. Oh dear.
Yep.
Got turned at the end. Well, we don't have to worry about it. If that's going to stand, they're reluctant to put the score up there, but it looked to me as though Kapor had turned Bagdasarov. No, the first score. Yeah, well, I thought that was going to be a bit brave, but he did give it. Well done. So he just sneaks in there. Referee liked the look of it the first time round and said, yep, you've done enough to come up with a score there. We're going to have another look at it here because we've got our own monitor, not that gives us, like a big replay or anything, but enough for us to say that it's worth it or not. Let's have a look and see.
Coming on to mat 1 now in the men's under 100 kilos. In the white judo gi, representing Australia, Samuel Dobb.
Yeah, he drags Kapor down onto his side whilst going over himself. Nothing wrong with that.
In the men's under 100 kilos, in white judo gi, representing Austria, Aram Farah, and the blue judo gi representing Iran, Ali Pasal.
So Aaron Farah of Austria, he's up against Ali Parisgar of Iran.
Yeah, he takes him over just the top of the and back of the shoulders, so he was lucky to get away with that. He snuck in to the next round. Right, so Annette, have you done the introductions already for this one?
Yeah, I know. The single penalty against the Iranian.
Okay, whilst you're looking at that, I will have a look and see who it is that's coming up. Well, on mat number 1 in the upcoming contest, Arman Adamian of Russia will face Onissa Sanablidze of Georgia. I think that's well worth having a look at. And then down on mat number 3 in 3 fights time, Eric
In the men's
Abramov
over 100
of
kilos,
Germany to
in
face
white
Gela
judogi,
Zalishvili
representing
of
Poland,
Georgia.
Krzysztof
Daniel.
Zalewski
Mm.
and
And by the way, we
Ludo
just saw a beautiful ippon
Sorry,
from
my
the
apologies,
Austrian. No, so from Aaron Farah, he goes into the next round. Yeah.
Okay, so who's well, we could stay here then to see Daniel Maketa of Belarus to face
Okay.
Yamaguchi Takaya. How's that?
In the blue judo gi, representing Japan, Yamaguchi Takaya.
I tell you what, though, this Japanese is going to have to be pretty good because Daniel Maketa is a nice-looking judogi. He's got good judo, the Belarusian.
Yeah.
It should make for a really interesting contest. Just tapped him at the back there when he came out of that Uchimata.
Good idea.
If he's not careful and if the Japanese is not serious about that Uchimata, Maketa the next time will be full on to that. Will give everything because he just tapped him at the back there on the way out. It's not something you want to be hanging around for. It's something that you've got to react to very, very quickly. If they decide to bail from that Uchimata, you can't wait for them. Yeah,
Another
was
Uchimata
again,
attempt.
yeah. You rode that Uchimata effort there from Yamaguchi. It's also a dangerous thing. Maketa is 19 years old. He was a bronze medalist at the Junior European Championships in Maribor last month. That's where I saw him last. I'm trying to remember who it was that finished ahead of him in that competition. Zelim Kotsouiev of Azerbaijan, who we've already seen.
Yes.
And Arman Adamian of Russia, who we're talking about having a look at in the next contest down on mat number 1. So they're all here.
The whole podium is here. Also the German, Daniel Zorn, who won bronze.
Yes, I think that's going to be a tough competition. I'm not that sure that we're going to see a great deal more of Mr. Bagdasarov. Even he's not sure that he just walked past us, holding his head as if to say, "Oh my
A happy
goodness."
face,
Yeah.
yes. So, yeah.
Well, he may be young, you know. I mean, his son could be 17 or something, first year juniors, 18, 19, 20. He's got 4 years of this. Adamian takes to mat number 1 now. Oh, yes, that's going to score. Just about came up with the score there. Yeah, Sanablidze and Adamian are now on mat number 1. Adamian was the silver medalist in Maribor Junior Europeans. I think we're going to have a fairly quick morning, 20 past 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, single score, I'm afraid, against Muketa is going to prove enough for Yamaguchi. Yeah, Muketa gave Yamaguchi a good run for his money, took him the distance, 4 minutes. But the single score was enough to put him into round 2. Shall we see what's happening with Adamian and Sanablidze? Now, where was Muketa in here?
Poor D.
Right, so one of our predictions has come true.
Mm-hmm.
Already proved too much. Japanese proved too much for Muketa. We've lost the number 3 seed. So let's talk to Chief about going down to mat number 1, because on mat number 1, who do we have on mat number 1? We've got the number 4 seed. Let's see what happens to him.
Arman Adamian of Russia. He's up against Onis Sanablidze of Georgia. Oh. Judo against the Georgian. And he won silver to junior Europeans.
Coming on to mat 3 in the men's over 100 kilos, in Judo representing United States of America, Joshua Patiello, and in Judo representing Iran, Hamidreza Morkadze.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see them go out with the competition. It's just that I've got the sneaky feeling that we're going to lose all 3 of them. Sanablidze has picked up a single penalty at the moment. And, he looks like the aggressor. Single penalty against him at the moment. 1.5 minutes left to go. He's just slightly undersized, I think, when in comparison to Adamian. But, he's only got one hand on. He doesn't give me the impression, the Russian, of being... Yeah, exactly. And now he's picked up a penalty. That was rather silly of Adamian. He doesn't need to add to his woes. Really guarding that right side. Nice effort there. Couldn't come up with the coach on the way down. It's asking a lot, isn't it, with the juniors? Yeah.
The second penalty.
Well, both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah. For me, this suits Sanablidze because now the Russian is going to look to go for it. And it could be... No, he's called the mate. St. Dirch steps in there very, very quickly and tells him, right, stop that. Sanablidze's got nicer movement. And if you can just get him squared up and standing up with both hands on him, he's a good goal almost.
Yes,
one
almost.
way then the other.
Turned him, yeah.
Yeah. Nice little contest here. Again, we haven't said anything about the quality of the judo. It's just the tension in this contest. Russia versus Georgia, a lot at stake. First round, get past this and you should have the next round slightly easier, but your first round contest is going to be tough.
Coming on to mat 3 in the men's over 100
you win this one and you should have a better second round contest on paper anyway. 11 seconds left to go. Who's got more left in the tank? Neither of these two countries are well known for super fitness levels. Ooh, that was close.
Close, but still not enough.
Yeah, Lasha Gujigiani.
But it was a good one.
Grabbed his head then, knowing how close his man had come to finishing it off in normal time. And straight away they get back underway. Don't worry about doing your gi up. Just get on with it. That was weak, wasn't it?
It was.
No footwork, no rotation, and almost turned by Zanablidze. That was good effort.
This time.
Yeah, left-sided. A little bit of Yoko Sutemi was there, or maybe
Couldn't keep the grip in the end to control him.
Koso Tagaki left-sided, sitting down to maybe minimize the possibility of getting countered. Right, well that's 2 attacks, but don't go begging for a Shido.
Yeah.
2 attacks is good, you're on top, 1 more and you can take it. But if the Georgian comes back with a good attack now, he levels things up, and he doesn't. Yeah, Damian roughed him up a bit at the end. Stuck the arm lock on when there was really no need, because he'd already thrown him for Bazari. It was the offside commi. If Frank Dirch had called it, what was the need for the offside commi? You know, what was the need?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a rough sport. See, at that point, you know it's all over. What's that about? Yeah, what's the point? It's golden score. Any score wins. You know, it's either Ippon or
absolutely
nothing.
right,
And here,
Shannon.
look, he's shouting and screaming, and now he chooses to stick the arm lock on.
Yeah, he knew that in the golden score, he had already the score.
In the men's under 100 kilos, in Judo representing Tajikistan, Temur Rakimov, and in Judo representing Poland, Dominik Majowski.
Coming on to Mat 1 in the men's under 100 kilos. In the white Judo gi, representing Russia, Arman Adamian. In the blue Judo gi,
So,
coming on to Mat 1 in the men's under 100 kilos. In the white Judo gi, representing Algeria, Mustafa Yasser Bouamar. And in the
coming
blue
up
judo gi,
next,
representing Dominican
Mustafa
Jose
Bouamar of Algeria. And he's up against Jose Nova Alcantara of the Dominican Republic.
And the Judo representing Lithuania, Ignas Makarius.
I'm looking here to turn him, but Nova Alcantara brought himself in a secure place. He took him between his legs. So, 2:12 to go.
Coming on to mat 2 in the men's under 100 kilos. In judo representing Hungary, Abai Peter, and in judo representing Mongolia, Otku Sensengel.
So, I would like to use the opportunity to have a look to mat number 2. You're at home, if you want to follow that fight, just click on mat number 1. We go to mat number 2. The reason I really would like to see the Mongolian with his 18 years, Otku Sensengel. He is the Junior Asian Championships bronze medalist. He's up against the Hungarian Arvai Peter. So, looking forward to see the performance here from the athlete from Hashbata, Zagreb. Two Mongolians here, one already in Pool A, Otbata Khangal. And this is the second fighter from Mongolia. Interesting to know that the Mongolian, I just got brilliant information from my colleague Mark Pickering, the IGF media manager, who spoke this morning with the Japanese. He told me that the Mongolian will go to Tenri University in September. September, that's the question. Is he already there? If it's this September, I could imagine. As an exchange student. That's really interesting. And I went to look at him at the last Grand Prix in Ulaanbaatar. He watched it. So for sure, no doubt that if Japanese keep an eye on you and they want you, I think this is a promising future if you stay healthy and everything fits. Now, this is really a really good looking future for the young Mongolian. What's cool. So no score so far. Both penalized once. Very tall. The Mongolian is. I wonder how heavy he is. Does not look heavy. But I could imagine because of his size, body size, there's a reason why he's fighting in the hundreds. Second penalty now given to Arvai. Ooh, good attack here from the Hungarian. The Yoshiratsu attempt. So when we're gonna expect to see a golden score? No score yet.
of net 2 golden score.
It must be really something special when a former world champion is keeping an eye on you. Anai Takamasa, who traveled to Mongolia to watch the teenager. I mean, he's quite young, 18 years. A lot of things to form, a lot of many things to improve. So a minute is over now. Unfortunately, really unfortunately. 11 seconds before, there was nothing on the scoreboard.
One now in the men's under 100 kilos. In the white judo gi, representing Tajikistan, Shakamanat Mirmadov.
And now he lost, so really unexpected, definitely. And on the other side, a strong performance here from Peter, from R.I. Peter, the Hungarian, who takes it and goes into the next round. And I hope his right elbow is not too bad.
Coming on to net 2 in the women's under 78 kilos in white judo representing Bosnia and Herzegovina, Danica Juric, and in blue judo representing United States of America, Neteli Papadakis.
So, coming up next, Danica Juric of Bosnia and Herzegovina. He's up against Neteli Papadakis of the United States of America. So we switched from man to woman. Now have a look in the under 78 kilo category. The winner will face the number 2 seed here, Julie Hölterhoff. We got a bye. Somebody had a too big breakfast. Too much. They just clean up mat number 3. So in between, no score yet.
Right, we're looking at Danica Juric of Bosnia-Herzegovina up against Nefeli Papadakis of the United States of America. It's round one of the under 78 kilo category. No scorers yet. It's the
Coming onto mat one in the women's
Bosnian, who's picked up the 2 penalties.
In the white judogi, representing South Korea, Son Jong-yoon. And in the blue judogi, representing Austria, Maria Horvath.
Now, we were talking, Annette and I, at the beginning of the program about the under 100 kilo category. And we were looking at who it was that might have a difficult time. Well, Kotsoiev managed his first round contest without too much trouble.
On mat two,
Well, my feeling is that Holterhoff is going to be too well prepared for Papadakis. It's going to be too big an ask for the American. And it's got a good draw. Holterhoff by in the first round. Papadakis round 2. That should take her through to the quarterfinal. And we'll see what happens with Karen Leon. When is she coming up next then? Well, we've had she's got a bye into round 2. So who have we got coming on to mat 2 at the moment? Tofani of Hungary.
Yeah.
She faces Emezu Shiu of Japan. Umetsu in the white judogi, Tot in blue. Yeah,
Yep.
if you want
The
to.
other way around. Tot and white.
Oh, the Tot in the
no,
white judogi
okay.
and Umetsu in blue. Sorry about that.
We've just seen the Mongolian in the under 100 fighting, and now he's here visiting the doctor. He left the tatami with.
Just a little bit too big, poor old dad has got to stand there, watch his boy go over
And they can't do anything.
and can't do anything about it. And it's perfectly possible that his dad could get hold of him today and smack him. Oh,
Coming
goodness.
on to mat two in the men's
it's the learning process, isn't it?
Absolutely. Give your boy some time.
Representing Slovenia,
So, up now, Aaron Farov, Austria, against Gaspar Trusnovic of Slovenia.
Coming on to mat 3. At the start of the second round in men's over 100 kilos. In Judo representing Russia, Inal Tasoev, and in Judo representing Bosnia and Herzegovina, Vasilij Vujicic.
So, no score yet in this contest. Russian Tasoev won his heavyweight contest on mat number 3. He's the number 1 seed.
Coming on to mat 3. In the men's
We're gonna watch him later, especially when his next opponent wins his contest. I would like to keep an eye on it. To mat number 3, Kagawa Daigo, the heavyweight, facing Sansha Saborov of Kazakhstan. Yes, of course at home, you know the business. You got mat number 2, and then you're gonna stay or continue that fight between Austria and Slovenia. I have seen an impressive ippon from Kagawa the fight before. That's why I'm really looking forward to seeing this fight. And number 1, Vasari, beautiful Uchimata, left-sided. If he wins that one, he gotta face Inal Tasoev of Russia, the number 1 seed here. That looks good so far. So, time is over. Kagawa goes into the, it's already the pool final. So, why not to go back to mat number 2? Continue the action in the 100 kilo category. And Farah, we have just seen the Austrian won his contest.
Coming on to mat 3. In the men's over
So
100
now
kilos, Illinois Judo
Yamaguchi
representing
Takaya of
Hungary.
Japan.
Wang
He's
Chui,
up against Otto
Richard,
Imala of
and in
Switzerland.
representing Uzbekistan, Alisher Yusupov.
Outside attack. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I would love to see this one again. Maybe got a replay of this beautiful demonstration of more Osotogari than Hawaii mix, but more Osotogari from Yamaguchi with Japanese, who has just thrown Otto Imala by Ippon. That was brilliant. There again.
Coming on to mat 1 now.
Brilliant.
Women's over 78 kilos.
Not too far away. Perfect position here.
Elias Aguirre.
There again.
And in the blue judo gi, representing
Left-sided.
Taipei,
So quick.
Zhang Lin Fan.
And there's a... Yes. So, he goes into the quarterfinal.
In the men's under 100 kilos, Illinois Judo representing Tajikistan.
So we spoke about the Cuban heavyweights. Why not to have a look at Ilanis Aguilar's first contest here on mat number 1? To go to mat number 1 and watch her opening contest. And we are just in time. We didn't see the score. But yeah, she scored Vasari. And now she's gonna hold Zhang Lingfang of Taipei. Yeah, we will see her in the next round. Aguilar gets the number 1 here, Anna Gushina.
Coming on to mat 1
So,
now in the
Mackenzie Williams from the United States of America. She's up against Kodoma Hikaru of Japan.
And in the blue judo gi, representing Japan.
This is the next contest. Kurama has taken the lead here. And chances for the Asai Komi as well. Difficult to grab one of the short legs here from Kodama. So, Japanese takes it. And she will face Katarina Lucia Vukovic, a Croatian fighter here with a bye in the second round. This is always a tough first fight when you face a Japanese all the long way here from the United States to Europe, to Croatia. A long preparation, but that's it. There's always a loser in the first round, or someone who cannot pass the first round. As soon as you learn from it, and continue. That's what also Melinda said yesterday. It can always happen. So we're gonna have a look now in the under 100 kilo category. John Jane from the United States of America. He's up against Musa Shakaraliev.
Coming on to net 3 in the
Shakaraliev of Azerbaijan.
representing Brazil.
So this is round 2 in the under 100. Let's have a look to that John Jane, the number 1 seed here. He's 20 years old. Won the Junior Pan American Championships in Cancun this year. Got some cup medals. Wins. Took part 2 years ago at the Junior Worlds in Abu Dhabi. Won one and then he lost against the fighter from Serbia. Already got some Grand Prix experience. Düsseldorf, in Zagreb he was 3 years ago. Yeah, that's it so far. Also the last year for him before he stepped up to senior level.
Coming on to net 2 at the start of the second round in women's under 78 kilos in white judogi, representing Germany, Yuli Kokonoff, and in blue judogi, representing United States of America, Natalie Papadakis.
The US Americans are busy so far. Nefeli Papadakis in the under 78 kilo categories fighting on mat 2 against the German John Jane here, the number 1 seed. So, still no score, both with a penalty.
Jane just looking at working on something on the ground there, but the Azeri covering up very quickly. Well, a little bit of over-enthusiasm there by the Azeri coach very early on in the day. Sends him up into the stands, which is most unfortunate, because if his player continues, then he's going to be forced to watch. from the stands instead of being mat side. Yep, that'll do. That was terrific. Good piece of work by John Jane now, and with the Osai Komi secured, looking good. Well, there we go. Saw off the challenge of the Azeri. A bit of a celebration for him as well. And that puts him into the quarter-final immediately. Well, good for you, young man. He's really enjoying that now.
Coming on to match 1 in the men's under 100 kilos. In the white judogi, representing Mongolia, Odbatar Kangal. In the blue judogi, representing Slovakia, Marius Fizel.
Right, on mat number 1 now, just as the stadium announcer was saying, Odbatar Kangal of Mongolia faces Marius Fizel of Slovakia. It's Odbatar in the white judogi, Fizel in blue. Let's see our man Adamian after this, and then Daniel Zorn. So we're working our way through this group. Round 2 of the under 100 kilo category, and then on mat number 2 it's Karen Leon of Venezuela coming up shortly. Umezu Shiu of Japan as well. Kila Zalishvili down on mat number 3 in the plus 100 kilo category, but it's Stefan Hedgy of Austria I'm looking forward to seeing in round 2 of the plus 100 kilo category.
Coming on to mat 3, in the men's over 100 kilos, in white judogi representing Slovenia, Ene Marinic, and in blue judogi representing Georgia, Jela Zalishvili. Coming on to mat 3, in the men's over 100 kilos, in white judogi representing Austria, Stefan Hedgie, and in blue judogi
Right, let's go down
Lithuania,
to
Ignas
mat
Macius.
number 3, because we want to take a look at Stefan Hedgie of Austria. He's up against Ignas Makajus of Lithuania. It's Hedgie in the white judogi, Makajus in blue.
Coming on to mat 2, in women's under 78 kilos, in white judogi representing Venezuela, Karen Leon, and in blue judogi representing Czech Republic, Alice Matejskova.
And he's on the board with Rosario already. Where is Puig when you want him anyway? Up in the stands, watching on somewhere. Phew, that was huge. Whirled him over with a nice Ashiguruma, I think I'm going to label. That was my first thought.
Coming on to mat 2,
Very
in the
nicely done,
women's
whatever it was.
under 78 kilos, in
another
white
look,
judogi
yeah.
representing Netherlands, Ilona Lucasen.
Well, he
and
actually
blue
catches
judogi
him
representing
on the
Japan,
wrong leg.
Umezu Shiu.
Yeah, so instead of looking at what the finish was, let's look at what the thought process. The thought process for Hegi there is Taatoshi. Simple as that. Let's not complicate it with anything.
In men's
With
over
anything
100
else,
kilos. In white
Right,
judogi
plus 100
representing
kilos.
Mongolia, Bajaral Lagvaradoj, and in blue judogi representing
The
Jordan,
Austrian,
Musak Albo Alten.
the number 3 seed, goes into the quarter-final after a really fairly straightforward win against Hegi. But Jargal is on the mat now, having defeated Wesley Greenwich of Great Britain in the opening round. It's Bat Jargal in the white judogi, Abdul Altin of Jordan, Musav Abdul Altin, who coincidentally defeated Jordan Chapman in the first round.
Coming on to mat 1 in the men's under 100 kilos. In the white judogi, representing Russia, Arman Adamian. In the blue judogi, representing Algeria, Mustafa Yasser Bouamar.
Coming on to Med 3. In women's over 78 kilos, in white judogi representing France, Roman Diko, and in blue judogi representing Japan, Sone Akira.
Coming on to mat 1 in the men's under 100 kilos. In the white judo field.
Well, we didn't have to wait for any finals or anything. We got Roman Diko and Sone Akira in round 2. This was a debate over breakfast this morning. We were talking about whether Diko would win the Junior World Championships, and I was kind of giggling. I thought, we hadn't really looked at the draw, but everybody was making their predictions. And now it turns out that Diko is facing Sone in round 2, and it could very well be that all those people who put money on Diko to win the thing won't even see her on the podium. Sone was a little bit slow to move into the attempted Osai Waza here. But it's coming. Yeah, little bit of a turn. Yeah, now with the lower half. She hasn't gone far enough down on the leg.
Yes.
Tried her at the hip. To move the hip is a huge amount of weight. That's a power base. Try a little bit further down the leg. At least you can get some lift, and then you can get a bit of movement going.
Yeah.
To try and move someone at their hips. You see what I mean? That kind of turnover, I think, is a bit tricky. Anyway, Sone is in the driving seat. She's the one who's got the responsibility of making it happen, or otherwise.
Representing Brazil, Sarah Chaves, and in blue judo representing Poland, Anita Formella.
That's a little bit better. You can see that she hasn't got the far shoulder.
Yep.
So that's why it's weak. And for me now, you could. And now the Tokita comes. Okay.
Why has she got the right arm immediately again? Where's the defense from the French fighter? She got a perfect size for heavyweight.
Yeah.
Really. She's tall. She's still young.
She's got 2 scores against her.
And she got 2 scores against her. It's just a little thing to mention.
Yeah, a bit tricky now.
Yeah, but for the future, I think she could be a good one for the French.
We're still talking about juniors. Sone doesn't have the kind of movement to really bang that technique out. And you need to. There's the Osai Komi again. I don't think she's going to escape this one. Kazuri Yoko Shiogatami this time.
Yeah. It's interesting that the Japanese, she's the reigning cadet world champion, and she skipped that event to focus on the juniors already. I think she must be. Definitely, she's quite young.
Yeah, have a look at that one, because that sounds a bit.
I had that from the preview.
Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced about that.
We're gonna have a quick look. Yeah.
That epitaph, if you like.
In women's over 78 kilos, in white judo representing
17 she is.
Right,
She became 17, so that's her last junior, her last cadet.
Yeah.
2 years ago she won the...
Right, so she's not the reigning cadet world champion.
Because there were already.
There's another one.
Yes,
yeah.
You're right.
But as you say, she may have given that one a miss to go
exactly.
straight to juniors. Okay.
Yes.
So that explains it. Yeah.
Now it fits.
So she's former cadet world champion, and now well on her way, I would suggest, to wrapping this one up. Given that the major threat was supposed to come from the French fighter there, who looked as though she wasn't going to threaten anyone, to be honest. No,
Yeah.
just didn't do it, did she?
Yeah.
And now I'm going to have a look at how that lineup in the
Against the Korean.
in the under 78 kilo category. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's go down to mat number 1. We're going to pick up the contest between Svetlana Voronina
Coming
of
on to net 2.
Russia. She
In
faces
women's
Song Jeon-yeon
over 78
of the
kilos.
Republic of
In
Korea.
white judogi, representing
It's Voronina in the
Croatia,
white judogi,
Zrinka
Son
Miocic.
in blue.
And in blue judogi,
No score
representing
yet.
Germany, Ina
3.5 minutes
Oberwein.
left to go.
Both right-sided fighters. That makes it really difficult to come up with an attack or to break the balance. This is a good grip now for the Russian. Her right arm there, a little bit higher than before, to keep her opponent's head when she goes into a throw. No, no. Also, Sun is doing it. Outside, who's stronger? No score. No. The OG attempt there.
Oh,
But
no.
the big difference is on the ground. She stopped. She stopped, but not the Korean. She just continued. Took advantage of it. Maybe the reason for she injured, I don't know.
The right hand, yeah.
Yeah. But you could see this little break, and the Korean just used that chance to hold her. Oh.
Well, let's hope it's nothing too serious.
Yeah.
We may be able to go across to mat number 2 now.
Yep.
Because when we arrive at mat number 2, we're going to see
Coming on to mat 1 now,
Miocic
in
of
women's
Croatia
under 78 kilos.
going back to
In the
her
white judo
spot, having
representing
lost
Canada,
to
Alia Copeland. And in the blue
Oh.
judo
Ina Bauernfeind, the German.
Ina Bauernfeind has
Coming
just
on to net
finished
3.
off the
In
Croatian
women's
hope.
over 78 kilos. In white judogi, representing Chile, Josefina Fuentelba. And in blue judogi, representing Georgia, Sofia Smokishvili.
Coming on to mat 2
Mind
now,
you.
at the start of the men's under 100 kilos
Who else is?
quarterfinals. In the
Sonkishvili is
white
down on
judogi,
that
representing
number
Azerbaijan, Zelin Kotsoyev. In the
3.
blue judogi,
Yes.
representing
Okay,
Austria,
we'll stick here because I don't think Sonkishvili is going to be delayed too long. Fuente Alba. will prove a little bit too tricky.
So, and we are going to have a quarterfinal in the under 100 kilo category. Selim Kotsoyev, he's up against Aron Farah of Austria. Azerbaijan in white, Austria in blue.
Coming on to mat 3 in women's over 78 kilos, Silva Judogi representing Kazakhstan, Kamila Benikash, and in blue judogi representing the Netherlands, Mel Bartman.
So, the quarterfinal must be the first, one of the first of today. The number 2 seed here. We are quite early. Yes, early. 11:40.
Means that Annette will probably be able to go back to the hotel and get a massage.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Put her feet up in the spa for an hour or so. Is it the third time that we're seeing Kotsoyev today? It is, isn't it?
Yes, it
He's a
is.
little fighter.
It is. Before we have seen him against Bagdazarov, winning this contest, and the first one we have seen as well against the Korean. Uchimata attempt right-sided. So the second one, the second Vasari for Kotsoyev. Yeah, I agree totally. 1:40 left. So about a minute now. Yep. Please put in the judo jacket. Very, very nice how she tried to make him understand. Don't need to open the belt. So, big attack.
he couldn't hold on, could he?
Mm-hmm.
This guy, Kotsoyev, beg your pardon.
Yes.
Well, but he's just blocking there. And he just held on to one side. He's picked up a penalty instead.
Still good actions.
Yeah, and in any case, he's the one who's come up with the positive score, so can't
Yes.
really fault him, can he?
Yeah.
It's up to our Russian girl, Svetlana Voronina. She's going to walk down here now. She's got her arm strapped up.
Yeah.
Coming on to mat 1 in women's under 78 kilos. In the white judo gi, representing Croatia, Lea Goetz. And in the blue judo gi, representing France, Chloé Dolin.
Bless you, Sheldon.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hazards of travel, I suppose.
Coming on to mat 3 at
Up
the
a
start
chill or
of
cold at some
quarterfinals in men's over 100 kilos. In white judo
Where's the honey?
representing Russia, in
And the lemons.
Right, oh, that one.
judo
Right.
representing
That,
Japan,
still in the bag.
Daigo.
Right, we got mat number 3, Annette. Tasoyev and Kagawa. We got to go down there.
We go there, definitely. So Kotsoyev takes that one, and we go
Yeah.
to mat number 3. Yes, to have a look to the quarterfinals. It's the number 1 seed here against Kagawa, the number 1 seed of Russia. You know.
Tasoyev not hanging around, is he?
Hey, yeah.
Ambushed him on the arm. Yeah.
That was good. And I mean, Kagawa's previous fights,
Yeah.
he won by excellent judo. Here, he had no chance.
Ambushed him.
Yes, clever.
20 seconds. He'd thrown him and arm locked him as well. We, in the replay, if you want, just start the whole contest. It will save you any trouble
Yes.
looking for the action. Just go from the beginning. It's only 20 seconds.
Mm.
Not going to take long.
He didn't waste any time. That was a good tactics.
The winner
Absolutely.
moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, Inal Tasoyev from Russia.
Coming on to mat 2 now in the quarterfinal of the men's under 100 kilos. In the white judo gi,
was very quick.
representing
Yeah.
Japan, Yamaguchi Takaya.
And look, no reaction when Russian went for the arm lock. The arm wasn't even extended, so maybe he had some problems before, or
Coming on mat 3
he felt it already.
in men's over 100 quarterfinals, in men's over 100 kilos.
He-
In
Oh, he
blue
must have
judo
really
representing
surprised him.
Uzbekistan, Alisher Yusupov, and in blue judo representing
So
Brazil.
Tasoyev in the semi-final. Mhm.
There's been a few quick ones today, haven't there?
Yeah.
Just going to see how to pronounce the Austrian's name correctly, whether it's Hegi or Heji. I'll ask him. I understand that it's his family, not him. He wasn't born in Hungary, and so I'd have thought that they'd go with the German pronunciation,
Hegi.
which would be Hegi.
Hmm.
Let's ask him and see what
Yeah.
he says.
Hegi, he's coming up in 2 fights. So the Brazilian in blue, Barbosa, took the lead. It's leading by Vasari.
On mat 2, the winner moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, Temur Rakimov.
Plenty of
from
time left here on the
Tajikistan.
scoreboard for Yusupov.
Coming on to mat 2, quarterfinal.
Oh, that was really
Under 78 kilos, Silva Judo,
not clever.
representing Germany.
Not clever. Artur Barbosa, who was leading here,
And in blue judo,
went into the Osekomi.
Karen Leon.
And he got a good control. Yusupov. That's it.
Coming on to mat 1 in the women's under 78 kilos. In the white judo gi, representing Russia, Marina Bukrieva. In the blue judo gi, representing Kazakhstan, Nazerke Tileukanova.
On mat 3, the winner moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, Alisher Yusupov from Uzbekistan.
So,
Coming on to mat
your
3,
spikers of the Netherlands
quarterfinal in men's
is up against
over
Ine
100 kilos,
Marinic
silver
of
judogi,
Slovenia.
representing the Netherlands, your spikers. And in blue judogi, representing Slovenia, Ene Marinic. On mat 3, the winner moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, Karen Leon from Venezuela.
Uchi.
Coming
Right si-
on to mat 2,
right-sided.
quarterfinal in women's under 78 kilos. In white judogi representing Japan, Umezu Shiu. And in blue judogi representing Portugal, Patricia Sampaio.
Oh, can he counter him? Or does he keep the control? He kept. That was a good one. The Ochi guy. Penalty now given. Spikers was close to score. Not close enough. These attacks are quite good, but just can't bring it to the end.
The winner, moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, Umezu Shiu from Japan. Coming on to net 2, quarterfinal, in women's over 78 kilos, in white judogi representing Poland, Anita Pamela, and in blue judogi representing Germany, Bauerfeind Ina.
So the last 30 seconds. Spikers leading here by Vasari.
Coming on to match 1 now in the women's over 78 kilos. In the white judogi, representing Russia, Anna Gushina. In the blue judogi, representing Cuba, Elianis Aguiar.
So your Spikers takes it. Now we are looking for the Austrian. Did you find out? Heki.
Hegi.
Yes. So I will just keep one eye on mat number 1. There's also another interesting contest. But it's just round 2. Russia against Cuba. Heavyweight, women heavyweight. We stick here with Hegi and his opponent from Mongolia.
Coming on to net 3.
So Stefan Hegi of Austria is up against Vachagal Lakadosh of Mongolia.
On mat 2, the winner, moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, Anita Pamela for Poland. Coming on to mat 2, repassage in men's up to 100 kilos, in white judogi representing Austria, Aaron Farah, and in blue judogi representing Japan, Yamaguchi Takaya.
Makikomi effort. Can't quite finish off. got himself into a reasonable position with the arm, and then lost the blocking leg at the end. There was nothing for Yamaguchi to go over. Sorry, back juggle. I don't know why
Yes.
I said that. So
Yeah, the Mongolian.
I was looking at the Yamaguchi just throwing the other Austrian there, Farah, and that stuck in my mind. Ochigari, but he's got his body in the wrong position.
The draw for the mixed teams competition tomorrow will take place at 4:15. That's the draw for the mixed teams competition, 4:15. And ladies and gentlemen, our opening ceremony today will be at 4:30. The opening ceremony at 4:30. Half an hour.
Makikomi, great turn there from back juggle. I fancy that was the score there from the Mongolian.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
On match 2, the winner, moving forward to fight for a bronze medal, Yamaguchi Takaya from Japan.
Yeah, he's going to have to step things up here. Heiji not looking that threatening at the moment.
Yeah.
Semi-finals in category under 100 kilos in Judo, representing Azerbaijan, Zelin
better.
Kosoev, and
Bit of movement, Makikomi still the leg, again missing out.
Yeah, and lost a little bit the arm
Fighting for
from Bachaga.
Ashbata just being asked to remember to coach only during the mate, and they were both looking to attack at the same time there. That's why it ended up looking a little bit disorganised. Odd seconds left. Rosari down, 2 penalties on the board, can't afford a mistake. Got to go now, make it happen. Yes, there it is.
That was brilliant.
Yeah. Now get the top half wrapped up. Think about it. Free the leg. Yoshiro Kezugatami.
No defense from the Mongolian because he was almost
Done,
dead.
yeah.
Yeah, he was done. Incredible.
Representing Japan.
Well, some people like to make things interesting and leave it to the last second. He appears to be one of those fighters. Let's keep the crowd on the edge of their seats and, make it exciting.
Yeah.
Edging into the semi-final, having disposed of Bat Jargal Khadvasuren. There we go.
Yeah. We could have a look to mat number 2. There's a semi-final on the way.
Okay.
So mat number 2, please. Yes. The under 100 kilo category, Selim Kotsoyev of Azerbaijan.
Again on the mat.
Yeah.
Oh, nice piece of work.
Just
Was
try to
there,
counter,
yeah.
or counter Temur Rakimov of Tajikistan.
Nice job
Mm-hmm.
from the Azeri to come up with that
Coming
score.
on to mat 3, quarterfinals. In women's over 78 kilos, in Judo, representing Japan, Sone Akira, and in blue Judo representing Brazil, Beatriz Souza.
Coming on to mat 1 in the quarterfinal of the men's.
Wow, so strong at the outside.
In the white judo representing the United States of
Kotsoyev.
America, John Jane.
Don't
In
forget
the blue
this.
judo representing Mongolia,
It was just the semi-final.
Kanga.
There's one more fight to go.
Well, very good afternoon to Mr. Ziad. He's joined us here. So a big wave to him. he's all embarrassed because the public now know of his existence. If they hadn't known of his existence as far as his name is concerned, they knew him through his work, because they've seen plenty of it. He's at the big time now. He's joined us here.
So we can continue in the 100 kilos category quarterfinals to have a look on mat number 1. Here we're going to have a rapid charge contest. Let's have a look to the number 1 seed here, John Jane. He's up against Utbata Hangal of Mongolia.
And he was given Wazari for an action that we didn't get to see, but he leads by Wazari here. So be careful. He's got some shock tactics as Jane, and he shocked a few people today. The Azeri the previous round, I think it was, that Jane, the number 1 seed, put out. Looking to throw again, a second score now. Who was it that he threw? Yeah, it was Shakaraliev, Musa Shakaraliev of Azerbaijan in round 2, and now he's up against Odbatan, leads by 2 scores here. Just needs a little bit of movement, a bit of gripping skills. Just the one Wazari then, they decided to remove that second one. Tomonagi missed out with that. Now a chance to work on the ground. He's on the arm already. That's good news. Right, just needs to tighten up, get the leg across, that right leg. It's hard to get it across there. It's trapped and it's not going to move. So the referee calls mate. It was a right term idea, good plan. Wasn't able to execute. Minute 50 odd. Needs to get his head up.
Missed.
Yeah. He's just getting tied up with the grips. The Mongolian's got good strong gripping, and it's putting Jane under some pressure, and he ends up being bent over. That makes him look negative. Wants to try and work on breaking off that right arm. Ah, no. Not what you wanted. False attack, penalty with minute 29 left to go. That's too long to try and use up just that one. He goes with the Yoko Tomonagi again. The cycle. I think he just wants to, if he is going to pick up a second, let it be for either avoiding to take a grip or passivity. Don't get involved in that false attack. He's getting drawn in here. Almost. There's no score there.
Yeah.
You know, it's possible that the Mongolian was about to get penalised for crushing, you know. Work on that arm. The leg is across anyway. Yeah, that's it. Keep pulling on the arm. Yes. Osai Komi. Osai Komi. Could have called it. Might have called it. Turned him once. He's still got the leg trapped in there nicely. Give it one, and now he's blocked. And without the progress, he had to call mate.
Yeah. But he tried it for a second time.
27 seconds. Jane can do this now because he can burn one Shido. What he can't afford to do is to let the Mongolian get too close to him too quickly and give up a silly penalty with a false attack. Don't give up the false attack. You've got to get your head up and use better gripping.
Yeah.
left or right, but not backwards. You've got the Mongolian running onto you now, so you shouldn't lose it from here. Going to do it.
Yeah.
What a boy.
Yes.
Well, he's spent now as far as energy is concerned. Elisabetta Frattini was just telling us that we're probably going to end up with a bit of a break on mat 2. John Jane takes the contest. They give a second penalty for stepping out the area. I'm not surprised with that, but in any case, Jane takes it.
From the United States of America.
Right. Who have we got coming up next then? Quarter-final in the under 100 kilo category. Arman Adamian of Russia faces Daniel Zorn of Germany. It's Adamian in white, Zorn in blue.
In the blue judo gi, representing Germany, Daniel Zorn.
Zorn's going to have his hands full here. Adamian has proved pretty tricky today.
The winner, moving forward to fight for gold, Umezu Shiu from Japan, and Karen Leon will fight for bronze.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will now be a short break on that 2. We'll be back to the action there shortly. Thank you.
Zorn was almost airborne for a moment. The Russian was already arm-locked 2 people this morning. Well, he partly arm-locked the Georgian, and then he did arm-lock his next opponent. That was the Japanese, who he just steamrolled, didn't he? No, Adamian, it was Tasoyev, the Japanese, who beat the Japanese.
The heavyweight.
Yeah, the heavyweight. Adamian, it beat the Georgian in the first round.
You're right.
And then the Algerian in round 2. I'm not even sure if I saw that. Ojigari left side. He's got a nice strong grip here, moving well against Daniel Zorn. Almost catching him on the arm there, the German.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll score. Also Komi as well. Yeah, he slides in there. He looks really focused. There's Adamian. The Russians are going to come away with a hatful of medals in their heavyweight visits. 100 plus 100.
On 3 golden score.
So Adamian will face John Jane in the semi-final, and Daniel Zorn finds himself in a rapid charge contest against the Mongolian Otbata. The chances for a medal for the German.
On that one, the winner moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, Armen Adamian from Russia. Coming on to match 1 now in the quarterfinals.
So we're gonna have a look in the under 78 kilo category quarterfinal.
In white judo gi,
Sun
representing South Korea,
Jong of Korea, she's up against Teresa Zenka of Germany. The pool final from Pool A it is. 2 pool finals left in this category.
On mat 3, the winner moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, Kamila Belkash from Kazakhstan. Coming on to mat 3, representing
Nice work there
over 100
from
kilos in Judo,
the German, Sangaku Gatami.
Yeah.
Not sure why the referee's been reluctant to call that on a couple of occasions. He was late, or he was actually non-existent a couple of fights ago, and he was a little bit late in calling that one. Maybe he doesn't like that particular application of the Sangaku turnover.
Yeah.
It's legitimate, and they call it, and he eventually gave it there.
Good win for the German. She's in
Dafür ist
the
es
semi-final. Yeah, in the semi-final now.
Geht's weiter. Then we got coming up next. We've got another quarter-final.
Yeah.
And there are the repechage contests down on mat number 2, so we can stay up here and have a look at Lea Gobets of Croatia. She faces Marina Bukrieva of Russia. It's Gobets in the white judogi, Bukrieva in blue.
In the blue judogi, representing Russia, Marina Bukrieva.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Ziad. He's taken his seat again in the video replay expert's chair. But it was nice to have him visit us for a while. They've still got a short break on mat number 2, and it's only 12:15.
Yeah.
With semi-finals and things going on. I can't see that we're going to be here much after 1 o'clock. Do you?
Yeah, I agree.
We have a nice long break to prepare for the team draw and the opening ceremony, and then today's final block. How does that strike you, Miss Brown?
Yeah. Sounds good. You almost caught her.
On mat 3, the winner moving forward to fight for a bronze medal, Kamala Daigo from Japan. Coming on to mat 3, repechage. In men's over 100 kilos, in white judogi representing Slovenia, Ene Marinic, and in blue judogi representing Mongolia, Bajgar Lagardrosh.
Bukrieva leads by Rosari here.
Yeah, the tricky thing is she must get above her. The right leg is still underneath the Croatian. We're looking on the arm now for the arm lock, but there's a good defense from Gobic. Still the lead for the Russian.
On mat 3, the winner, moving forward to fight for bronze medal, from Slovenia. Coming on mat 3, semi-final in men over 100 kilos, Judo.
Well, Bukreva looks as though she's going to take this one, despite having picked up a penalty there. And we've got a semi-final about to begin down on mat number 1, haven't we? Let's go down to mat number 3, beg your pardon.
Yes. The heavyweight semi-final. Oh, an early leading.
I'll tell you what, just to tell you, the Russian was leading by Wazari, and with 20 seconds left to go, picked up 3 penalties. And she's about to pick up, well, she's picked up 2 already. She's about to pick up the 3rd. She's going to lose this. This quarter-final. Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. 0 complaints from the Russian coach as well.
On mat 1, the winner, moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, representing Croatia,
Yeah.
Right. Tasoyev leads here inside the first minute. Well, it just goes to show that the referees do apply that rule.
Yeah, absolutely.
78 kilos in the white judo gi, representing Cuba, Elianis Aguiar. In the blue judo gi, representing Japan, Kodama Hikaru.
Yeah, just to go back to the contest with Bukrieva. Bukrieva was leading with 19 seconds to go.
That is incredible.
When she picked up her first penalty.
Yeah.
So actually, it was Tasoyev now with 3 scores on the board on the Saikomi. When she got up, there were 14 seconds to go, and she picked up her first penalty. The referee gave her a passivity penalty at 14 seconds. She then ran off the competition area with 8 seconds left to go and picked up another penalty. And
she didn't went back. She was standing there and close to the edge, and again.
And just walked off.
Yeah.
And they gave the 3rd penalty. Oh well.
On mat 3, the winner,
So,
moving
Tasoyev
forward to
takes
fight
it,
for gold.
and we're gonna
Inal
have a look
Tasoyev
to
from Russia.
the second semi-final in the
And
heavyweight.
Alisher Yusupov from Uzbekistan will fight for bronze.
Right, Spikers
Coming
and
on
Heggie
mat 3,
to take to
semi-final
the
in men's
tatami.
over 100 kilos in white judogi representing the Netherlands, Judo Spikers, and in blue judogi representing Austria, Stefan Heggie. They are fighting for a place in finals.
Saw that coming, didn't he?
Hmm.
He just moved off to his right and avoided getting caught up in that. Heggie just growing into being a heavyweight, still only a junior.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ojigari attacks from the Dutch are dangerous. Good reaction.
On mat 1, the winner, moving forward to fight in the semi-finals, Kodama Hikaru from Japan.
That was a good
Nice,
attack.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Coming on to mat 1 now in the repechage of the men's
Incredible.
100 kilos.
Such a
In the
weight
white
difference.
judo representing
And still he's
Mongolia,
able to turn them,
Kanga.
break the balance.
Judo representing Germany, Daniel Zorn.
Yeah, he's giving away about 25 kilos.
Mm.
Heggie. Two Spikers, but he still manages to put him over, and it's the Austrian who finds himself in yet another final.
On mat 3, the winner, moving forward to fight for gold, Stefan Heggie from Austria. And your Spikers from Netherlands will fight for bronze. Coming on to mat 3, repechage in women's over
So,
78 kilos.
the semi-final, mat
In
number
white
2,
judogi representing Brazil,
is now on the board.
Beatriz Souza, and in blue judogi representing Georgia,
Yeah, but they've got a bit of a break there, haven't they?
Still, right? Yeah.
Because there's only one fight left then.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave that for a little while. Let's have a
Yeah.
look and see what. I'll just tell you very quickly about Stefan Heggie. He's having a good run of things at the moment. He competed at the Grand Prix in Zagreb a few weeks ago. That's a
Yep.
Nippon to Beatriz Souza of Brazil, of Sofia Sonkishvili of Georgia. Yeah, he competed here in the Grand Prix.
On
And
mat 3, the
he had
winner, moving forward to fight for bronze,
3
Beatriz
wins
Souza
before
from Brazil.
fighting in the final against the great. We have to say that now, don't we?
Yeah,
the great. He is the
Coming
great.
on
Teddy
to Med
he
3,
is.
Riner.
Yep.
semi-final.
He lost out to Teddy Riner in that final.
In white judogi representing Japan, Sone Akira. And in
Before
blue
that,
judogi representing Kazakhstan,
he'd taken
Kamila Berikash.
a silver medal in the Junior European Championships, losing out to Inalta Soyev of Russia in that final.
Which he will face again today.
And he lost in Budapest at the World Championships to, I suppose you'd have to call him Grays as well, Naiden Tushinbay. Former Olympic champion, Olympic silver medalist. He had a really good run at the World Championships. He even beat the Japanese. Harasawa Isayoshi there before losing to Naiden Tushinbay. So yeah, he's showing some real promise. This has been a very good year for him. And he is undoubtedly going to medal here. He's in the finals. So he's having a good time of it. Well, he won't want to do 3 back-to-back finals with losses. He lost in Maribor, he lost here in Zagreb, he's back in Zagreb now. He'll want to say, 3rd time lucky, I'll take this one. And what a seal that will be if he can say junior world champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sone of Japan wins out, and we'll see her in the final. That ends all the contests on mat number 3. We've gone down to mat number 1 to look at the end of the Odbata Zorn contest, and you can see 3 scores on the board from Daniel Zorn and a final Ippon to end things, and that's the way that one worked out.
Yeah, so he will fight for the bronze medal. His opponent is Tajik fighter Timur Rakimov.
How are your sheets going? Are you keeping them up to date? They all look in good order, yeah?
Yep.
On mat 1, the winner moving forward to fight for a bronze medal, Daniel Zorn from Germany.
Well, it could all go pear-shaped here, I'm afraid, for John Jane, because he's gone really well to this point, the semi-final, but this is where the real work starts now. If he can get past Adamian, it'll be an amazing feat. If he fails, then he'll be down in the bronze medal contest and running the risk of leaving with nothing at all. Just a little bit too strong there in the grip. Adamian pulled him around a little bit, and he didn't like it, and he went to ground.
A nice turnover.
Yeah, he's been
the Russian
on the ground quite a lot, Jane. Saikumi has been called. Oh dear. You can feel it, you know when you're not getting out, and you saw his body tension just relax as he realised this one is past him. He's had to tap out as well.
Yep.
Probably took a lot out of him in that quarter-final. He had that bruising contest, didn't he?
It could be, yes, against the Mongolian. So, but still with chances for a medal, for a bronze medal for John Jane. Adamian in the final.
Moving forward to fight for gold, Adamian from Russia.
Men are
John Jane from the United
ready
States
so
of
far.
America will fight for bronze.
Yeah, he's not a happy camper, is
Coming
he,
on to mat
John
one
Jane,
now
as he
in the repechage
walks
of
very,
the
very
women's
quickly
under 78
out of the
kilos.
venue.
In the white judo gi, representing South Korea, Son Jeong-yoon.
So the rubber charge
In the
contest
blue judo gi,
between
representing
Sang
Russia,
Cheong of
Marina
Korea and
Bukieva.
Marina Bokieva of Russia. We have just seen, or we watched again, the way she lost her previous fight. Within the last 19 seconds, 3 penalties given to her. The outside attempt here. Too far away, not the best contact there on the right arm from the Korean to score with this Makikomi attempt. Makikomi attack. Counter. Almost successful for the Korean because she turned in the last second. Couldn't get control above it.
Is that game?
That was a good one. Yep. Masari. was a good attempt there, the Ochi. For the Korean onto the ground. And if she's clever, then she works a little bit on the ground now. Half a minute. No. Couldn't turn her. Ojigari attempt. No defense here from the Korean. So, the Russian, she takes it, Marina Bokrieva. She will fight for bronze.
Well, that's a good comeback given the poor showing in the quarterfinal.
Mm.
You really didn't look good at all, did you?
Yeah.
Stepping out, well, passivity and then two step outs.
Moving forward to fight for a bronze medal, Marina Bokrieva from Russia.
So hello to Torsten of Lobsdorf.
I
heard you enjoy watching us, watching the fights. It's getting interesting for you now because there's coming a German on the tatami, Teresa Zenker of Germany, in the under 78 kilo category, semi-final against Lea Gobic of Croatia.
Coming on to men 2, semi-final, in women's over 78 kilos, in white judogi representing Japan, Polana Hakiru, and in blue judogi representing Poland, Anita Cornella, fighting for a place in final.
The second German, Julie Helterhoff, lost her pool final, and then in the rapid charge lost her rapid charge contest. So a chance, one chance here at least for the Germans to end this category, end this day with a medal, bronze, silver or gold. Still, everything is possible here. Lea Gobic, the lucky fighter. We mentioned the fight against her and from her against the Russian who received 3 penalties in the last 90 seconds. That was Gobic, by the way. She did a good job there and now is in the semi-final.
On match 2, the winner, moving forward to fight for gold, Polana Hakiru
Yeah, why not?
for Japan, and Anita Cornella for Poland will fight for bronze.
Single Shido picked up by Godet. She attacks right-sided, and she just about comes up with the score there. Wow. Can she avoid getting turned into the Sangaku? Maybe just the Kamisho Gatami is all that's needed. Oh. Yeah, she rolled into that now.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Well, she gave the crowd a glimmer of hope.
Yes.
Scoring against Teresa Zenka, but then the German came back with the Osai Waza. Spirited effort from Leah Gobet, but this is out. She'll fight for the bronze medal, however. We'll see how she gets on.
Leah Gobet from Croatia will fight for bronze.
One more contest to bring you. That's the Cuban, Elianis Aguilar. She'll be in the white judogi. She's up against Ina Bauernfeind of Germany. It'll be Aguilar in the white judogi. Bauernfeind in blue.
Aguilar in the blue judogi, representing Germany, Ina Bauernfeind. Our last contest of the morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Strong beginning here from the Cuban. Yeah, after yesterday, the gold medal for Germany, there's another German in the final. She will gonna have a tough fight against Umetsu Shiu, but we're gonna see. At least silver she got for sure. The question here in this category, who will have chances here for a bronze medal? Aguilar, the Cuban, lost out against the Japanese in the pool final, Kodama, or the German Bauernfeind, Ina Bauernfeind. Aguilar so far leading here by Vasari. 2.5 minutes. Let's see if she can come up with something, the German. I think the Samashivasa are not enough for the German to change the situation there.
No.
This is nothing. That was another Vasari. So I think the Germans just did too light heavyweight. You need a little bit more power and little bit more power and weight to fight against the really bigger ones. The third Vasari now.
She's gone over again.
Yeah.
The Cuban is 20 odd kilos heavier as well. So.
That's a big task.
22, 23 kilos heavier. It's quite a lot to give away.
Yep.
Well, 3 scores from Aguilar without ever looking really impressive. The Cuban takes it from Bowen.
Yeah.
Fight for a bronze medal.
Well, that wraps up things for this first part of the morning. We're going to have a quick look at who it is that we're going to see in the medal matches. I think Annette's got that information. Go for it, Annette.
Yes, under 78 kilo category. The final will be between Teresa Zenker of Germany, her opponent of Japan, Umetsu Shiu. That will be the final in the under 78 kilo category. The final in the women's heavyweight will be between the Japanese Kodama Hiraku and the second Japanese Sone Akira, an all Japanese final. Have a look to men on the 100 kilo category. It is Arman Adamian of Russia. He's up against Selim Kotsoyev of Azerbaijan. And heavyweight, finally, we're going to have Inal Tazoyev of Russia, and he's up against the Austrian Stefan Hegi. That's it.
Yep, that looks like a nice matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Me too.
It's going to be at 5 o'clock, although we've got the opening ceremony and the team draw beginning before that. So we'll be back at 4:15. We look forward to your company then. But from Annette Berm and myself, it's my pleasure.
See you then.